Hey folks, this is Burst and Slot and welcome to my coverage of the brand new Europe pack for Planet Zoo, featuring 5 brand new animals and a ton of new building options, which you'll see in a video in an hour or so's time. Now, let's dig right into it and check out these 5 brand new critters for Exhibit 1 habitat, as per usual for these smaller animal packs. First up then is the European Badger. Let's check it out on this little thing over here and click the correct buttons. There we go. European Badger, Myers Mellers. And yeah, adorable looking. Natural habitat. It gets around a little bit, to say the least. There's some information for you stat nerds out there. Big wide radius there. Species data. Promiscuous. I feel you, Badger. I feel you. Recent status and interspecies enrichment. Unfortunately, none there for the badger. Now let's check the actual critter out, shall we? We've got one walking around here. Agath. I'll pop you over there if you don't mind. Sorry, girl. And let's check you out up close. In a celebratory haze. There we go. Adorable. Oh. It's actually super cute, isn't it? It's actually super cute. Really good looking badger. I really like the also got that striking black and white face that you'd expect. Adorable. But the main thing is this kind of grey light pattern around the back, kind of scraggly looking, really nice detail there. That is very realistically rendered fur right there. That looks fantastic, that middle portion. And there's a Agath, just wandering around, trying to get her with her mouth open. Nope. She does it too quickly. She's sneaky. Just gonna watch her for a little bit. Just having a little explore around. Got one sitting. They sit. This is VAR. It's actually VAR. Controversial badger, this one. It's splooting forward, having a little yawn there. And then has a little nap. As you can see. Adorable. Oh, little toes. Now, we also have, before we check out the baby, we've got this new item right here. I think Agath is actually considering heading in. She's thinking about it. There we go. In she pops. This is a new burrow item. Checks it out, pokes her head in, and you can see her actually slide down. So you don't just carry on walking. You can see her kind of splay outwards and slip downwards into it. And we're going to check this out. So you click on it. You can see there's 3 badgers in there right now. It's there underground. There's the burrow. I'm going to enter camera view. There she is. The only problem I have with it, the camera likes to default back to the same position. There you go, there's our 3 badgers, and they just come in here to sleep, basically. They'll sleep on the ground above ground, as we've seen, but this is their habitat, this is their home. We've got the time ticking along in the bottom left, and the date ticking along. We've got animal burrow top left. I think maybe you could rename it as well. It would probably tell us something. Should we try that out nice and quickly? Badger. Badger, there you go. My normal time. Oh no, it's better. I thought it looked crazy. There you go, they're just popping up. Let's see what they do. I love this thing. This is one of my favourite items in the entire game. What are you guys gonna do? Agath is still having a little nap. See, it defaults, it likes to go back to here. I'm not really sure why. It's having a little sit, a little squint. Yeah, there you go. It's really cool. Oh yeah, hello. Clearly they're a big fan. They'll pop in and out all the time. Now let's check out the baby. This is Colleen, our Colleen, our lag spike. Colleen, our juvenile badger. A little babby, who doesn't look too different from her parents, it must be said. She looks very similar. Her nose is a little bit, the coloration on it's a little bit pinker, I would say. There's a little bit more lighter tones there other than the black and the white. Eyes a little bit bigger, a little bit cuter, as you would expect. Can you turn around, Colleen? That'd be fantastic. Colleen. Cinematic! Okay. Colleen. Colleen! Little tail. There's a nice close-up look there that you can't really get with the regular camera. Let's zoom in a little further. There you go. You see, adorable. You can really get a feel for how the texture around the eyes have been done, the furring there. The little whiskers poking out as well. The detail on the nose. Lots of little, little pock marks in there. Little pock marks there for the whisker areas. It's just fantastic detail, as we have come to expect, quite frankly. Some eating animations for you there. Head goes over a little bit small for the tray. Just slap your head on top of it. Why not? Scratch, scratch. Took me ages to get that animation. I've been here for bloody ages recording these badges. Okay, we're going to move on. So, I'll keep an eye on them, but I haven't seen much of anything. Oh my god. I was about to ask, why is the game lagging? And I think I've just realised why. I'm just going to go ahead and shut the park. Right, that'll do. Next on our list then, we are going to check out the Ibex, which has a really cool new item as well. So, Ibex, Alpine Ibex, Capra Ibex, lots of Ibex going on here. Love those horns, but I see those in a lot of detail. Natural habitat in Europe, France, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Germany, Slovenia, all in the taiga sort of biomes. It's very small, well, it's not very small, but relative to the world map, a fairly small little area in there. Group size, 2 to 20, 1 male, of course, and 19 females, of course. Some pretty cool little information there though. Polygynous in mating system, some research facts for you folks at home, and some interspecies enrichment, unfortunately not. Let's check them out. I'm going to grab you if you don't mind. Pider, this is my only male, because I do like to keep them into the correct formation as it were. Let's check this guy out. Our Alpine, there we go. I'm just going to pause it just for a second. There we go. Look at those horns, aren't they brilliant? The detail, the undulation in them. I love that really sharp curve back, but then the texture detail on the actual horn and the model detail is fantastic. Got his little, would you call it a thingy? What would you call it? It's got his little, would you call it a dewlap in this situation? Maybe not, I don't know. The eyes, those lovely goat eyes, you know, with those, that horizontal kind of pupil looking pretty cool. It's got kind of like a young face to it. It's got a young kind of charm to it. It doesn't look as old and mature and spooky as some of the other ungulates do. Especially with the males. So from the front, it's vaguely terrifying. But yeah, really nice. I love this detail here on the chest up to the neck as well. This kind of like lining you can see in the textures. Little poofy tail there. It's just the horns, man. The horns are phenomenal. Very, very cool. Let's just watch just for a second. Give it a little shake. There you go. It's up nice and dry. The eyes, man, the eyes. Got that side-to-side chewing animation, you know, where the lower jaw seems to move independently. Very cool. The eyes are terrifying. Now, are we about to see the new item in action? This is the climbing mountain. It's called a goat one, but it does work on the Ibex. I don't think we are. Okay, so while I wait for that to happen, we'll go check out the others. We've got the female here, Gida, who the eyes are taken to a whole new terrifying level. With her, you can see she's much smaller. She's a bit lighter in coloration. Got more, well, not lighter, but grayer, less saturated in coloration. The forehead is more pronounced. And the horns are obviously much smaller and actually less sharp as well. They're not as pointed at the end. And the eyes make her look like a demon, which is beautiful. They're even brighter than they are on the male, although it might be just because they stick out so much against the skin colour compared to they do on the male. But she's looking pretty cool anyway. She's looking pretty nice. And there's the baby. Who are you, Verena? I'm just going to move you over here if you don't mind, Verena. You probably do, but I'm the boss. Do what I say. Zoom there, buddy. Let's check out the little baby! Teeny tiny little demonic horns poking out the top. Got that light fur. I think this is probably female. Yeah, it's got the light fur that you'd expect from the females. It's on the move. Again, the eyes are mildly terrifying, but with the baby, they're pretty bloody cute. Someone has broken my scarecrow. It's very rude. Yeah, she's pretty adorable to say the least. Clip-clopping around, you can even hear the little clip-clop. I love the sort of faded underbelly there. You can see the light grey, white colours underneath the stomach area. What are you all up to? Lots of babies. Clip-clop. Yeah, don't it look great? Really, really fantastic look. All the animals in this pack are really well made. There's no... You know, there's no Binturong in this pack, let's put it that way. I'm sorry, Binturong, you will forever be that animal that we go to when we want to talk about a slightly lower quality, unfortunately. But hey, it was fixed, it looks fantastic. Okay. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I was about to say, I want to see this happen. Oh, no, what are you doing? There we go, there we go. You can do it, buddy. Up you pop. Up you pop. Up you pop. Up you pop. Way! Okay, didn't quite work. There we go! That does like a little celebratory... Oh, look at that. Look at the animation. Little stomp there. Stretching, showcasing, showing off threatening sort of animation there. Lots of different combos. And then hops its way down to the bottom. Beautiful stuff. The beaver enrichment item had some problems as well back in the last pack, and I actually don't know if they were ever fixed. They weren't fixed when I played it. They probably are. I'm sure they're fixed by now, but hopefully same deal with this one. That might be just because I've placed it. You can see it's kind of floating in some places ever so slightly like there, but I think it's just something that needs a little bit of a tweak up. But very, very cool. We'll use it on multiple animals. We'll be able to use that, of course, but the Ibex just really suits it really, really well. It is massive, isn't it? It's fairly phenomenally giant. It's just a good decoration piece. I could see using this in other exhibits just as a general, show-off piece, kind of like just a big-ass rock, basically. Look at the variation. This one's completely different colours. All the females have fantastic colour variation. It's actually really impressive. They all look completely different. Hey, you're a warm little lass, aren't you? Hey, cheeky. Just standing there watching meat, though. It's a little disconcerting. You can actually just eat from the scarecrow. Just, nomming away at his little satchel he's got there. It's like a feed. I thought they knocked it down and then fed from it, but they actually just feast from the scarecrow itself. And I guess it deteriorates over time. You just sound like a sheep, don't you? So sleepy. Not the best position you could have found there, buddy. Oh, look at him, just chewing away, just eating the scarecrow's legs. Basically what they're doing. They're ankle biters, these little guys. Right, let's move on for now and let's go check out the next animal, the Fallow Deer. So let's have a look at some statistics. I love some good statistics. European Fallow Deer. Dama. They love a double barrel. Well, of course it's double barrel, but you know what I mean, like an identical Latin name, don't they, in animals? Europe, United Kingdom, Portugal, Spain. I'm only kidding, I'm not doing that. Quite a lot there in Western Europe. Species data, 3 to 16, 1 male, 15 females, fairly predictable. Research status, and we also have interspecies enrichment. There you go, it's a good way to see what they actually use. So the Fallow Deer do not use the mountain thingamajiggy, and again, no interspecies enrichment, which I'm assuming is going to be true for all of them at this point. Let's check out the male. Let's check out Philip. I love the Fallow Deer because they've all got such boring names. It's really cool. There is Philip, looking majestic as anything to say. Look at him, what a noble beast. Probably, in my opinion, the best looking animal in the pack, the Fallow Deer. Looks absolutely phenomenal. Love these white spots along the body. Really, really cool. Look, nice and varied patterning there. Little floppy tail at the end. The antlers, even cooler than the ones on the Ibex. Jutting out forward spikes there. You can even see just kind of the... Just stop there for a second. If you just zoom in on these here, you can see the texture there around the base of them as they splay upwards. All these little intricates, these little striations and weathered effects all along them. They look like a piece of oak splayed out from upon his head. It's very cool. If you're into having oak splay out from your head. Personally, I love having oak splayed out from my head, so, really, really cute. Love the little ear flicks. Yeah, adorable. And actually genuinely adorable, not adorable in the right light. Just super cute, but really well rendered, really realistic. Always has that cartoony kind of twist to it that the Planet Zoo animals do, because that's just, it's not meant to be wholly realistic, but tell you what, it's not bloody bad. It's really not. That really, fairly unique as well, skull shape, I would say. There's something about the way it points down like that feels just an absolute beautiful creature. It really is. Let's have a little nuzzle, a little scritch scratch. Oh, sitting down, arms fold, turn to the side. Majestic, to say the least. I could watch this thing for ages. It just feels alive, It's beautiful. But we must check out the others. We have a female here. This is Amy. There's Amy, much more chill Amy, much smaller, I've got to say. I feel sorry for her, given what the babies have had to, the baby making process. But still got those lovely little spots there. Got a nice, I don't know, something just Christmassy feeling about it. There's something wintry feeling about it with those white spots. Same little pawing at the ground animation. Little sit in the grass, fantastic. Thank you for that, Amy, very useful. There we go. There's Amy, just chilling, doing a thing. Got the little ear flicks on, adorable. Obviously no horns, being a female. And yeah, again, just beautifully rendered, beautifully well made, beautifully textured, all those beautiful things. We also have the babby. This is Lucy, my first love, actually. Where is she? There she is. There's Lucy with the camera being funky. There she is. There's our little... Oh! She looks so happy. Those big wide eyes. Again, all those textures of pink that you have around the snout, around the nose, around the eyes as well. Big, wide, black eyes looking up at her dad. Just, meh. Dad, feed me. Dad, where's the food? Yeah, little skinny thing. Really, really cute. Just looks curious about the world and happy and adorable. It's just the big eyes. Oh, she's on the move. Lucy's on the move. No, she gave up. Pretty quickly she got bored of that. The noises she makes are heartbreaking. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Nothing could be that cute. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm not generally that big on the ungulates. I feel like there's just billions of them already. Like we don't need any more, but we actually really lack for deer. Like for straight up deer in this game. I believe this might only be the second one. And it's one of the best rendered creatures in the entire game. Really looks phenomenal. They all do though. They really it is a top quality pack. I think my problem with the ungulates, I guess more than anything else, is it's hard to make them do things. You know, if you've got like an ape or something like that, you know, I think you can have more inventive animations. Alright, there's something weird going on with that. We're going to move on to the lynx now, the Eurasian lynx. Let's check out its information. There we go, look at it. Adorable lynx. They were feeling inventive. Humongous range there. It's Europe and Asia actually, so you can use this in your Asian zoos if you are that way inclined. Some species data, only 2 in the group, I've only got 2 in here. Accordingly. And research status, there we go. Romania's national animal. Who knew? I sure didn't. And interspecies enrichment, none available. Really not a interspecies enrichment favouring pack here. Here is Dimitri, our Eurasian lynx, who is standing perfectly with his face in the shadow. Thank you for that. Don't look at the baby. So there is Dimitri looking fantastic. I've said that word too many times this time. The eyes, not terrifying for once, but shining and shimmering. And they've got like real depth to them, which is really nice. Love the patterning. Love those big ears with the, I don't know what you'd call it other than a point really, a spike jutting out of the top there. Really interesting, unique patterning there. Little floppy tail. Just a, yeah, really cool looking animal, generally speaking. I don't think there's going to be too much to showcase with the lynx. There's no new enrichment item for the lynx specifically. Of course, we've got the scarecrow feeder, we've got the burrow, we've got the mountain that we've all seen in action. So the lynx just kind of does lynx things. That said, there is a whole new suite, as you can see here, of climbing items, natural climbing items, that I think will work like so. That's got a green mark on it, which is promising at the very least. I'm not totally sure how these work. Let's check out the female. This is Vasilissa. There we go. A little bit skinnier, I would say, in general, but largely there's not too much sexual dimorphism going on here between the male and female lynx. But she's showing off us nicely there. You can see the whiskers at the front. Again, the patterning, the head shape alone is really, really well modelled. The fur shade is beautiful. How it splays out there at the back and then hooks in. Oh. Stretchy kitty. Hooks in under the neck. Oh, bloody hell, calm down, son. And she's going to have a little bit of a... Alright, everyone's very hyped up in this habitat, to say the least. Let's check out the baby. This is Fady. Bidet. Those massive ears dwarfing its head into... Oh! Okay, it's kind of adorable. You can see how the pattern hasn't really come in yet. It's there on the legs and the... Well, the legs... It's kind of just like dotting in a little bit, but it's not really there across the body. It's actually quite a lot plainer than its mama and papa in terms of its patterning, but it is substantially cuter in every single way. It's so cute. It's got a little butt nose poked up there. Oh, bless it. It looks like a pug a little bit. Oh, and the tongue even laps out every now and again whilst it's sleeping. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. With a little growl there, a little stretch pose. Yeah, again, I don't know what I'm meant to say about these other than it looks cool. I always run into this problem, and that it's just, yeah, it looks cool. It does, it looks cool. Really beautifully animated, fantastically textured, all top-notch quality as you would kind of expect these days. Going for a little swim. If you want to see a wet lynx, then you can see a wet lynx as well. Yeah, let's be honest, we've all thought about it. Aww. There's a little mama-kid interaction there. I'm not sure what it was. The kid kind of hopped up and then the adult sort of licked it on the side, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. It just looks so sad. Don't be sad. It's okay. Why do you look so sad? Oh, really cool. There we go. Up the tree. Not the tree I wanted to climb, but all the way up to the top. And then along. You are an absolute mad lad. Let's just tell you that. An absolute mad lad. Down you go. Yeah. Oh, onto the other branch. It's really cool. I really like that they do that. But it's slightly crazy as well. Just darted at the bloody thing and straight up to the top. No problem at all. Got a little grooming animation there, really short, just Hopper walks past and licks Mama, basically. It's essentially what happened, just one little, just one little bit of grooming as they walk past. Just a little, moment of recognition, a moment of affection there. Let them know that they're still there and they still care, It's nice, it's cute. Okay, give up. We're moving on to our final creature, which is the Fire Salamander. Very cool. There it is. Salamandra, rather predictably. Their natural habitat. All over Europe, all over the place. Unfortunately, didn't quite make it over the channel. We'll bring it over. It'll be fine. Species data 1 to 6. Some pretty interesting statistics there. And age, sexual sterility, death. That'll do it, yeah. Research status. There you go. Lots of fun facts about the Fire Salamander. Let's take a look inside and see what we can see. There we go, finally. Took some work, that one. There we go, Fire Salamander chilling there, looking fantastic. You see the throat constantly going gloop, 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 gloop. It's not like I was going to go gloop, gloop, but it's not, it's a gloop, 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 constantly going. You can see the ribs effect going down there across the chest. Every now and again, a big gloop. Love the coloration, love the patterning. Always have them with Fire Salamanders. Just that very stark black and orange tiger-esque colouring, but it's so stark between them. The lines are so clean, just warning away potential predators. And what that was all about. Let's go check out the others. We've got another one sitting on the rock. We've got a tree one, so you can get a little better look at it there. Oh, what are you doing? Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Whoa, I've gone too far. Absolutely beautiful. So I always really like these exhibit animals. I never really watched them much beyond what we do here, but it's always nice to see them the first time. I don't think the Fire Salamander is going to do much, unfortunately, compared to, say, the frog that we had last time, which had a whole swimming animation kind of thing. So you're not glubbing at all, are you? Oh no, there's the glub. You are glubbing. What am I calling that? I mean, you're breathing, so... Let's go around. It's pretty cool. It's like this little non-decipherable insect scuttling around in the undergrowth, and it nips in, grabs them, swats them down, has a little chomp. It's pretty cool. I like that. Best I can do in just terms of a general up-close view of the creature, getting some of the detail there in the body and the patterning, stuff like that. There's chubby little legs. You can just about see the pupil there in the middle of the eye, little nostrils. There's some little speckling there in the orange of the pattern as well. And this kind of striation along the body, you can see it's kind of got nodules, and it's not just ribbed for you. No, it's not just ribbed, but there's little details into the skin. It seems like there's like a catchment here along the body. I really love the design of the Fallow Deer, but the badger pit, the burrow, is so cool. It's such an interesting animation that it might just win the day all on its own. I love that so very deeply. That they can actually go in. Oh, hello. It's pretty cool as well. I love that they can go in there. I just think that's an awesome, awesome thing. Let's just try something here. Can we go underground? Yeah. Is that it there? Oh, there it is. Can I get inside? Oh, yeah. Hacking the system. Very cool. Very cool. Right, so that is the brand new animal pack. Brand new Europe pack, I should say, for Planet Zoo. It's very late, folks. I've been here for an hour. It's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning or something. But yeah, very cool. Let me know which your favourite of the 5 animals is. I'm voting for the badger, followed by the fallow deer, followed by the ibex, followed by the lynx, followed by the salamander. But, of course, the pack does contain a humongous number of building items as well. There'll be a video up on that in an hour or so stick around on the channel for that. And there will be a zoo build tonight on the channel highlighting some parts of the pack, so come back later tonight for that as well. let's not discuss it now, okay? We'll talk about it tonight, the elephant in the room, okay? Or the badger in the room, as it might well be. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about these animals in the comment section down below. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.